This is actually, you may notice in our generation, yes, we talk about situationships and everything, but we haven't given rejection a really up close interaction. Like, do you really understand the point of rejection where kuna mwenye amerejectiana na kuna mwenye amerejectiana?
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of LK Podcast. And if you're new, welcome for the first time. I'm Faith.
I'm Lynette. Yes, and we're here to do yet another episode. Niapili. We've released another one. For this month, we're going to have two because this is we are towards the last days of this month. So yeah, for the month of love, we have two episodes. We've already shot one. Please go to the YouTube shorts, check them out. To my post Instagram here, and also thank you so much guys for ile episode ya our guest. Hey guys, turned up for us. Even the subscribers went up. I don't know if you checked that.
Yeah, they went up.
So we appreciate you so much. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you. We hope
you learned something.
Yeah, actually people waliniambia like niliona nikatumia mtu. It was that nice for them. They felt like somebody else needed to hear
imagine this. Surprisingly, I didn't think it will have a lot of views because I feel like most of the people in generation, our age, they want more entertaining things kuliko vitu ati ziko tu.
Yeah, class.
Yeah, so I didn't expect ati views zita nili labda tu zile zenye tumezoea tu. I didn't expect a lot of people would love the episode.
But I appreciate the fact that we're growing and we're so happy. Thank you guys. We love you. So also, once again, guys, we have a nice spot here where we get to record our podcast. We get to enjoy. This place also has like some love inside it. You see how beautiful we look.
Something you miss in your life.
This is an Kenya Joints production. If you're a young podcaster who is outside there looking to start their journey, an influencer, like anything involve a creative side that has a process where you have to edit and do everything, please come
it's
to this
space for you.
To DM hapo chini, just ask us for the year number. We will give it to you because if we see you win, we'll also be happy. It's not enough for us to only win and you're not winning. Yeah. So today's episode is
the beauty and the beast
of love. The beauty and the beast of love. So why the beauty and the beast? We have decided to look into the things that we find are amazing or beautiful to love. Like, ni nini inafanyanga love ikuwe that special, that nice. And also, the beast, sasa on the flip side, this side where people receive rejection. This is actually, you may notice in our generation, yes, we talk about situationships and everything, but we haven't given rejection a really up close interaction. Like, do you really understand the point of rejection where kuna mwenye amerejectiana na kuna mwenye amerejectiana? So I feel like tutaongea hiyo kidogo, and then yeah, we wrap it up for this month, and you guys stay tuned for next month. We might also be having another guest.
You never know.
Yeah. So the first question is, why is love beautiful to you? Like, boys, unasikianga love like ukisikia jina love unasikianga zinaitwa gibberish butterflies ama nini, ama ukisikia uko like okay, ni sawa.
Do I love love? Hatukena open so wila make up pale mawe.
Anyway, toka hapa.
No, I love love. I love everything about love. The feeling of feeling love. The doing things that make me feel loved. Umeniuliza nini tena?
Why do you love love? Like, why is love beautiful to you?
Because it makes you feel nice. But it's scary. I feel like it's scary.
It's just everything.
It can make you feel so good, and it can also hurt you so bad.
Yeah. So me, why do I love love? it just gives me actually the reason when nimekuja kwa nasikia out to feelings, I feel like me huwa nasikia sometimes. That times I just feel like this day I just want to pour out love to this specific person. Like nimwambie tu, you're just so nice, I love you. Nikugeuze hivi, I flip you, nikuflambe. Hapo na hiyo bang, yeah. But I can say for me, love has been both for me, bad and good. Where you wonder, why does love have to be this hurtful?
But I think love is hurtful when you involve people. If it's for you, kituka self-love, it will never hurt you. It will never hurt you. Do any notebooks
will never hurt me.
It will never hurt you. Hizi zingine labda ukianza friendships, relationships, I think hapo ndo the love inakujanga inaanza ku hurt, because now you will come to learn other challenges za love. But kwa self-love, it's just love after love. Labda iku hurt juu unakuwa broke, juu unajipenda sana. But it's just wow. Just your favorite. And it depends what love looks to you.
But I feel like your point and you may make here, when it's self-love, it's so rare for you to be hurt. But whenever there is another party involved, hapo ndio kizungumkuti kina wadia.
Tafunzo adabu.
But besides that, I also feel like even the other side, if you find what is right for you, then it will also be nice.
But I feel like entrusting somebody with the responsibility to make you happy. As in, it's okay to feel loved and to want to be loved and that. But no, when you become dependent on that, and then it goes haywire. Now you're there.
But na feel
like, fuck love.
But my question is, kuna watu wamekuwa hapo for the longest time. You hear there are people who are married for 70 years, for 80.
Umeenda mbali wazazi wako. Mnasema for 20 people.
Sasa my question is, if they didn't entrust their part of their life, ukihesabu on an average, for me I'm hoping to live maybe till 100 years. Like nifika mahali niambia God, wewe nimechoka sasa. Sasa like ukihesabu mtu wako 100, na ujue somebody who has turned 100, watu wa kitambo used to get married at 15, 16 hapo when you're a teen. Ukishamaliza class 8, pap, you're good for you're cooked for marriage. Wewe umeiva, wewe unaweza, we can serve you. So, ebu imagine msee aliolewa tumpatie 17. Juu, I was asking my grandma and she was telling me at 19, nilikuwa na already like 2 children. So, ebu imagine she gave her heart. She decided, and back then, love was not so magnified like these days. So aliamua, like this is the person she's going to live her, like the rest of her life with. And you know, back then divorce was not a thing. Like, huku ndio umeingia na utoki. So imagine if they didn't entrust their partners with like the love part of them, or rather, if they didn't entrust themselves to their partners, would they make it till the 50 years or the 60?
Personally, I think that si hiyo pekee imefanya wafike hapo. I think kuna aspect ya self-love imefanya pia wafike hapo. When I depend on you for everything, kuna vitu hauko perfect at, na kuna vitu utaninyima. Kuna times utanikasirisha, kuna times I'll feel I'm not, and that's where self-love comes in. When you go unaniambia sometimes your mom can go to alone to their labda hashtags just to be alone. Sidhani their love imefikishwa tu entirely by them two alone. Kuna sometimes we atahitaji space. That's where self-love comes in. Kuna time ukinikose. I think plus imekuwa a process. Hadi kuna times labda walikasirikiana or something. Na ndio maana pala tulisema forgiveness is key. Yeah. Forgiveness is key. Glucose, lamba, unaendelea. But I think like a lot of self-awareness na self-love inasaidianga kufika ndo ujue si ati unexpect kila kitu akue right, akue perfect, ati all of a sudden this love was just no. Love is not at some fantasy for me. I think it's not. I think it can be beautiful, but not throughout. I think kuna time kutakuwa, but what makes it beautiful is you two if it's mutual. Now last time I said for me love is mutual intentionality, is those stuff. But if you guys really want to nini and there's mutual effort from both sides, compromises from both sides, then definitely it will become beautiful. Sometimes things will become ugly. What will happen then? Now kwako it's just a fantasy. What will happen then?
But I feel like in part here, like they need space. Can I ask you something? Like, because I'm sure it's something that you've observed. Since the time where you joined, you understood your parents. Have you ever seen like them go away from each other in the name of space? Ati, oh, your mom has decided to go someplace, hajakuja wiki mzima.
Isipokuwa tu that seme tu safari za jobs au safari ya job. Oh, mama ameenda kuvisit ati mi nilikuwa nasema hii logic ya space from nilikuwa job atujoingia siku mzima. Space gani tena?
Wewe umesema
gani ingine?
Nah,
but I think sometimes as in usi lose yourself. Sema, you know, when you love somebody, there's a high chance unaweza kuwa obsessed with that person, but not everybody. If you're not self-aware, if you don't have your own self-goals, kama as in you're not independent as a person, you can get lost with this person. Vitu anapenda ndio imekuwa vitu pia wewe unapenda. Sema kitambo ulikuwa unapenda nini, but you anapenda as in ukakuja tu get lost, uka lose sight of the things that you want to nini. I think space level to come. If I was self-aware, if I was even I had my own goals. Sometimes when I want to focus on these things, I don't want to lose me. Yes, it's beautiful, but I also want to. I believe when you want to say we are kept on earth for, we have a mission, and I want to fulfill what my mission here is. I want to, apart from this, and I think having something that a mission, kitu kama kitu inakusaidianga to hold on to, inakupeanga sight of even when you're down. You just look forward to that big one to me, and this other, it's an extra support, an extra mini. But I feel you should put yourself back. But love is beautiful also.
Yeah, so I think you may learn a lot from you. So if somebody asks for space, it's not fair. As in, I get the point that unasema.
Maybe I feel like we have been, nimekuwa lost so much in our love. Tumekuwa so love. I didn't kasahau I have this,
like I have that a I was working
on. I have this goal. I wanted to nini. Lakini since I found you, niliput even my ninis aside. Nikasema ngojeni. But I feel like it's a balance.
Unajua ukiongea ndio nimefikiria how career women end up, like you find a doctor who is at 50 but she's not married because she feels like now it will reach a point where atasahau like how her entire life she wants to devote it to her being a doctor, helping people. So that's why a lot of career women tend not to incline, because I feel like once, unajua for us women, once we start loving somebody, we channel a lot to them and we really tend to forget ourselves. Like for me nahesabu, kwake anaweza kuwa nahesabu the monetary side, but for me I'm here, we've done this with you. Like for us, it's more of the moments that count.
And emotional investment.
Yeah. So that's why a lot of, like a high percentage of the career women, because I have an auntie who is at 55 and she's not married, she lives off wealth, she has a good job.
But I feel also it's more of a personal choice. Ama your priority. It depends also. I think vitu zingine pia zimekuja with what you have seen. Labda if you are raised in a toxic home, you didn't see a good marriage. So it was not for you. You wanted to work, you wanted to. I think it's more of a personal. Juu kuna mtu kuseme kama mimi, I've seen my parents a beautiful marriage. I've seen them. Hadi leo my dad surprises my mom. I see how when one of them is sick, mtu anachukua leave from just to stay home with it. So I've come to love. I definitely want to get married. I want to have a good husband who will support me. Na si atile too because society nini. I don't want a divorce to be in the picture or something. I just want something good. Plus I'm a Christian, so I want to even go with, But I feel like vitu zingine, life changes you. Labda that's my nini. Alafu itafika that imeisha inionyeshe vitu, you say what? You know what? Wacha nishike career path yangu.
Wacha ndafute pesa. Huko
hii maneno nimeachana nayo. But I think it's more of a personal choice not to want to nini. I think for some people labda they got so nini in the sema nilisema nataka ni focus na career. Nikifika that ndio nitafikiria mambo ya kuolewa. 30 ikafika nini imeshika mleka I cannot quit here right now, wacha take 40. Eventually too you're like 50 sasa, hata saizi zipata sasa watoto, and labda for them companionship is not a big thing. For me I feel like it's a big thing. So I think it depends.
So I think tumeangalia hiyo aspect ya why love is beautiful. Tumesema how you've seen your parents and you wish that you get to experience the same
and
thing.
I feel like
this
companionship
lifetime
is beautiful. Just notice when you're with your friends, ama the people you love, kama ni cousin yako, though you are always happy, though you guys are always laughing, when you guys are relating on the same thing, talking about similar things that you love, ama mkiargue about different nini, as in it's a beautiful cycle. As in companionship I think it's something beautiful. Ikue friendship ama ikue nini, hata kama you won't get married but just find a soulmate mwenye mnaweza, I think it's something beautiful. Na inatoanga the aspect of I think pia loneliness. Kama I was watching some I think kwa J-Ride, Nyawera was saying the way she wishes her mom after the dad passed angiological. Sometimes she can just call her, they are having a long talk, and she can just tell she's just lonely.
She wants somebody
she
to
just
talk
wants
to.
somebody to talk to. So I think for the cycle of life, companionship is something that interacting with people, with your society, people, I think it's something that nini. So imagine having a constant companion. Something beautiful.
Hi, my boyfriend.
Hi. Scooch.
So, I think nimelearn, actually nimenotice like nimelearn a lot from you. Hata sasa sijaongea sana. But I feel like what I'm about to start now here is where I have content, because trust me, kuna vitu utabishana hapa na mimi. So, we move on to rejection. Now, that was the beauty. Now we are here for the beast. So, I feel like people kwanza misinterpret the beast, which is rejection, because there are two sides to this rejection thing. Where we're the victim and me the person who is rejecting you. And yesterday I was asking myself, do I ever sit down and tell myself, whoever has rejected me, they're not doing it from a point of hate, but they're doing it from a point of love. Why? Because amekaa chini akajianalyze, akaona, Mimi, you're a nice person, you're everything, but I just
have a
can't
lot of
meet.
shit. I have a lot of shit. I'll drag you down with it.
Yeah, I can't meet the standards that you deserve, and that is why I'll opt to let you go. But then the rejected, or rather the victim, anaona
from that point.
This person hates me. This person doesn't love me.
Or you start doubting yourself.
Yeah.
Is it what did I do wrong? And it's never even about you.
So I feel like every time mtu ako, like if you're ever rejected in a point where like unasikia mtu amekukataa, like mtu amekaa chini amekwambia na ametake a lot of time kukwambia this is not how I feel, or rather ameona hata acha nikuje nikwambie in person because I don't feel like this is information I can convey through phone. Please, hata kama you're in the moment of anger, just sit down and ask yourself these questions. Maybe this is a point of reflection yenye alikuwa nayo na kaona I cannot do this for this person, and yet I want the best for you, so I'll let you go. Yeah, but I just hope, like, if you've ever been rejected, please stand up. You're still beautiful. You have a beautiful heart. Go outside there. We are yet to meet. Imagine we're 21 and we have not met a half of the people we are supposed to meet in this world. Every day see every day, but rather every month I feel like there's a new face naonanga mahali and I get to know a name like as time goes by. So there's still yet a lot for you to do, like me. A long pathway.
There's so much to life.
There's job, like tukimaza hapa in school, you'd go to a workplace and you find most of the times now you'll be switching from one to another, and then from there unaenda ukicollect friends. So just because somebody did something to you maybe at 18, or you say, hey, they rejected me, it's not something that you should carry in your heart. Maybe, most likely I feel like msi anafanyanga ikitu as just like anaona mimi siezi, acha tu nikuachilie uende. Juu I feel like mtu mwenye hakupendi atakuhold down hapo.
And I feel like as in watu wengine, as in ukirejectwa ni kama mtu anatakanga the more to prove your worth, so you're there unataka tu kukaa and already this person they have, and I think hapo ndo the more hurt inakujanga, cause mtu akisha kunini mara kwanza and you're just there trying to prove your worth because you're like I can't see. I think it's always in the mind of something, it becomes even more hurtful and more hurtful. So I think it's just
but it's a bad thing. It's like I feel like it's a bad thing but it's a good thing, because I know, and for me I know if I refuse, maybe like mtu amekuja kwangu, there are a number of people who have wanted to be like friends with me, but I feel like you work best in a place where you need to socialize with a lot of people, you need to go out. But me, I look at myself, how many times do I go out in a month? None. At times it's 0. I've gone out maybe once 3 months. But for you like going out. It's a system for you. And I feel like I'll hold you back, because when you call me, I tell you I don't want to go, then unasema, okay, I'm not also going, but me, I don't want that for you. You go out and meet other people, because there's actually something like me or nicer than me outside there.
I think the best thing ni kujiambia it's not about you, it's just about them. And even kama teme ni kitu waliona kwako yenye wakupenda, you are not their type or something, there's somebody for you out there.
Yeah, please.
There's definitely somebody who
you
love
find your person.
That, yeah. And I also feel like kuna rejection ingine inakuanga, it's like self-rejection. You're not rejected, but you're the one who has rejected yourself. Kitu kama self-sabotage. It's something that I think I didn't even realize it's like a coping mechanism. When I realize there's a threat or nianze kupata anxiety or overthinking, I'll remove myself from that thing before. Already in my mind, I'm picturing it might go bad. Yeah. Maybe ingeenda, but maybe ingeenda. But I rejected myself even before I was rejected. So nikajinini too. It's like self-sabotage, something of the sort. I don't know. I think there's self-rejection, and most people, it's not even rejection that they fear. Ni wewe mwenyewe unafia kujinini, and I think it's worse than even being rejected by people.
You know what I've thought about? I feel like the month where we're going to do drug and substance abuse, that's actually a point of this discussion. Is self-rejection usually the reason why people turn to these drugs to cope with them daily, because wewe umeshajitikia, when I'm sober I can't work in a certain way, but nikisha chapa blantatu, like just to start off my day, I'm good. So you don't love yourself in your original form. You expect like ukiwa in your higher form, like when you're high, you'll work best. It's
even just about running away from things you don't want to face. It's just like cowardice. I'm just like, nikianza to overthink, I'm like, it might not go bad, it might go bad, but I'm just like, let me just take the easy way out. And it's the easy way out because I'm being a coward.
Yeah, so guys, we have come to an end of this episode. I feel like squeezy time moves so fast. Like it's so fast, like inasonga tu haraka sana. But yeah, thank you so much for listening throughout. Please stay tuned for next month's episode. You're gonna love it. Yeah, so bye.